So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Gordon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Gordon. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Carr. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
KJ Hamler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Broncos, nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Lock. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
44-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Thompson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
55, mark, 55. Hey, 22, jet bomber, 22, jet bomber.
On first down, Lock. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Raekwon McMillan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's now third down.
Locke going to try and throw on third down. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, it's Locke. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Locke off of play action. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, it's Locke. He's got it complete to Thompson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and
about a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke, escaping the pressure right. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Locke to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Nick Vannett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Carr. action here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
First down.
On first down, Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again.
And he's into the clear. The 40, 20, 10.
You got to love it, baby. Give me some more.
The way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 84 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They run it here with Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 25, Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Ball carrier.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Now the 5th-year running back, it's Jalen Richard, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The tackle by Tremaine Johnson.
A 3-yard
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Raiders 21. Broncos.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
LaMarcus Joyner.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Third down.
So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
Touchdown, defense. Box try. 55. Check 55. Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, check first.
Operating from the gun. Locke. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right on the 30. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch your slap. Watch your slap. Watch your slap. 47 to mark. Raider 2. Check. 47.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Locke. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The rookie Damon Arnett picks it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well,
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got an open man, it's Ruggs.
Carr's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Carr's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
The ball comes out, and this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half.